Welcome to TLH Patterns. In this video, we'll see how to crochet a triangle shawl. The pattern is very easy to remember, nothing complicated. It has just 4 rows that are repeated throughout until you reach the desired size. You can use any yarn and a suitable hook. The wingspan of my shawl is about 60 inches, that is the width from one end to the other end, and the height at the center is about 30 inches. I used about 800 meters of fingering weight or category 1 yarn and a 4 mm crochet hook. You can either use a gradient yarn or change colors in different rows. Let's start by making a slip knot. Now make 4 chains. So join the last chain with a slip stitch to the first chain, forming a ring. So now we'll work the first row. Make 3 chains, this counts as your first stitch. Then work 4 double crochets into the ring. These 4 double crochets along with the first 3 chains will count as 5 stitches. Okay, now make 2 chains. These 2 chains form the corner. Next, work 5 double crochets. That's your first row. We'll start the next row with chain 3, which counts as the first stitch. Turn and work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Now work double crochet in each stitch until you reach the corner chain 2 space. Now into the chain 2 space that forms the corner, you will work 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. So in every row, this chain 2 space forms the corner of the triangle. Now you work double crochets in each of the next 4 stitches. Then 3 double crochets into the last stitch. We'll start the next row with chain 3 and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So this is the same as the second row. Then you will work double crochet in each stitch until the corner chain 2 space. Into the corner chain 2 space, work 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Now double crochet in each stitch across except the last stitch. In the last stitch, make 3 double crochets. We'll start row 4 with 4 chains and then work a double crochet in the same stitch. So this counts as double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. This is a chain 1 space row. Now make chain 1, skip next stitch and work a double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1, skip next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. Again chain 1, skip the next stitch, double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat this across until you reach the corner chain 2 space. After the last stitch, make chain 1 and into the chain 2 space work double crochet, chain 1 double crochet and then chain 2. This forms the corner. Again double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, then chain 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip the next stitch and double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip the next stitch, work double crochet in the next stitch, repeat it across. And into the last stitch work double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. Chain 3 and turn. Work 2 double crochets in the first stitch. Double crochet in the next chain 1 space, double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in next space, double crochet in next stitch. Repeat this until you reach the corner chain 2 space. In the chain 2 space, work 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Now continue the pattern working double crochet in each stitch and double crochet in each space. Now double crochet in the last space and 3 double crochets in the last stitch. Next is row 6, which is a front post double crochet row. Now this is the wrong side of your shawl. Start with 3 chains, which counts as your first stitch, followed by 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and then you will work front post double crochet in each stitch across. That is the next stitch. Yarn over, insert hook from front to back and then again to the front of the stitch. Yarn over, pull through the stitch, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, again yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, insert hook around the stitch, so around the post of the stitch, then yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Again yarn over, insert hook around the post, yarn over, pull through 2 loops twice. This is your front post double crochet stitch. Repeat it until you reach the chain 2 space. Into the chain 2 space, work 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Then work front post double crochet stitch in rest of the stitches except the last one. In the last stitch, work 3 double crochets. Chain 3 and turn. Here you can see the lovely ridge that has formed following the front post double crochet row. So this row is a repetition of row 3. So you will be working double crochet in each stitch, starting with chain 3 and 2 double crochets in the same stitch, followed by double crochet in each stitch until your chain 2 space. Into the chain 2 space, work 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets. Complete the row by working double crochet in rest of the stitches and finish the row with 3 double crochets in the last stitch. We have completed row 7, which is row 3 repeat. Now we will repeat row 4, which is the chain 1 space row. Start with chain 4 and work a double crochet in the same stitch, which counts as double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. Then chain 1, skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat this across until you reach the chain 2 corner space. After the last stitch, chain 1, into the chain 2 space, work double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, followed by 2 chains which forms the corner space, then double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet, chain 1 double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, skip next stitch and make a double crochet in the next stitch. Repeat this across and finish the row with double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet in the last stitch. Next row is a repeat of row 5. Start with chain 3 and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Then you are going to work double crochet in each chain 1 space and each double crochet across until you reach the chain 2 space. Then into the corner chain 2 space you will make 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, and then continue working double crochet in each stitch and each chain 1 space across, finishing the row with 3 stitches in the last stitch. Next is the front post double crochet row, which is row 6. Repeat. Start with chain 3 and work 2 double crochets in the first stitch. Then front post double crochet in rest of the stitches until the chain 2 space, and into the chain 2 space you will work 2 double crochets, chain 2 and 2 double crochets, followed by front post double crochet in rest of the stitches, finishing with 3 double crochet in the last stitch. So these 4 rows, row 3, 4, 5 and 6, are repeated throughout until you reach the desired size. This is my finished shawl. As I said, you can use a gradient yarn or you can change colors in different rows. You can find the return instruction in my blog thelazyhobbyhopper.blogspot.com. I have provided the link in the description box below. If you like this pattern, please give me a thumbs up and also please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.